Alright boys, so today's video is sponsored by Factor. Now, this is one of my favorite sponsors that I've ever had on the channel. The first time I tried Factor was actually at Trevor Motion Auto TV's shop, and he had some Factor meals, and honestly, me and Bailey just completely raided his fridge and ate them all because they were just so good. Now, if you're kind of like me, if you're working a lot, if you're on the road a lot, if you really just don't have time to cook a home-cooked meal, and you still want to eat healthy, you still want to get all your protein in, Factor is the one for you. It's never frozen. They eat the delivery costs, and let me tell you, all you have to do is open this thing, poke a couple holes, throw it in the microwave for 2 minutes, and you are ready to go. I had one of these last night, and it was delicious. You can see they also gave us some protein shakes, and what's really cool about Factor is they ask you about your nutrition, allergies, and stuff, and I told them that I'm a little gluten sensitive because I actually developed arthritis in my ankle when I got into my accident in 2020, so I told them no gluten in the product. So all of these products are gluten-free. I told them that I like high protein, so they gave me these protein shakes, and let me tell you, I have protein shakes every single day. This is 18 grams. This is the best, and I'm not even saying this because it's sponsored. This is the best protein shake I've ever had. I'm not gonna try it. I'm gonna have Matt try it. Now keep in mind, Matt, this is low sugar. This only has 4 grams of sugar, which is not a lot. Get a Mountain Dew, it has like 46 grams. Honest review, try that.
I'm not gonna drink the whole thing because it's a protein shake.
No, I want it. Don't drink the whole thing.
Yeah,
yeah,
waterfall.
Yeah. Dude,
I'd rather have this than what they sell at Dunkin'.
That is better than, like, given there's no caffeine in it, that is better than coffee.
Fantastic.
But they gave me a bunch of meals, but the one that stood out the most to me was Southwestern style turkey and mac. Super easy. You open up the package, stab a couple holes, pop the microwave open, throw it in, 2 minutes, and just wait. Now, while that's warming up, they also sent these juices. I only have 2 right here. I think they gave me like 4 or 5, but I already started drinking all of them because they were so good. They got a lot of good minerals in them and stuff. You can see all of the vitamins and stuff. And that's something that you're gonna drink and you're gonna be scared that you're gonna have diabetes. Like, these have good minerals and they actually taste phenomenal. I couldn't wait. I had to drink them. Now, at any point in time, you can use this code right here to save 50% off your order. 50% is a lot of money. You guys know if you grocery shopping is not cheap. I don't really have much time to ever do it. I spend a minimum of $200, and that's to last me about a week. So if you want to use Factor and you want to try it for the first time, I highly recommend you use this code right here. Save yourself 50% off and give them a chance. This isn't like your frozen foods at the grocery store. This is actually quality food made by a chef, delivered right to your doorstep, and you don't have to worry about any of the hassle. It's only been 2 minutes. My food's done. Let's dig in. Dude, so good. Not even saying that because it's a sponsor. Keep in mind, this whole thing only has 490 calories. I'm definitely gonna be using Factor here on out, whether they sponsor the channel again or not, but this is actually like a great product, and if you don't have time, like, I really highly suggest this. 50% off. Use coupon code right here. Thank you, Factor, for sponsoring this video. I've honestly been looking for like a food sponsor for quite some time now, and Factor stepped to the plate, and I'm super happy to have them on board. So thank you, and let's get on with the video. All right, what is going on, guys? You guys know the Ricer has been in the family since day 1 of this YouTube channel. And as you guys know, over the last couple months, we've been slowly upgrading it. A couple of you haven't agreed with the upgrades. Like, I got rid of the rising sun and stuff, and I did a black hood. I painted the hardtop black, and I've been doing miscellaneous stuff to try to make this thing as something I've always dreamed of. And this is just a car that I've decided that I'm just probably not gonna get rid of. Like, we gave it away once, and I got lucky enough to end up getting it back. I told the kid, Carter Roberts, actually, I still remember his name. I told him, hey, if you ever want to sell it, let me know first. And a couple years later, after winning the car, he's like, hey man, I'm ready to move on. Do you want your car back? I flew out the next day and we picked that thing up. But here we have it. Obviously, this thing, it's a little beat up. You can see the front bumper, the red is starting to pop through the black and everything. It wasn't the best paint job. That was actually the Mako paint job and stuff, and it's finally over the years just coming apart. This wall tap right here, this was actually my first ever wall tap that I've ever done, so I thought it was really special at the time, and it still is, and that's the reason why we got a new bumper. But when I painted this whole car, I made it a point to kind of tape around that and save it, just because it was kind of iconic and it was a important part of my life. But I'm kind of ready to move on. We're still going to save the bumper, but I want to keep this car clean. But you can see the bash right there. the rear bumper is cut out a little bit, which I'm personally not a fan of. I like to run the rear lip kit and stuff and actually have it sit lower. What we did was I had my buddy Mike paint me a front bumper, paint me a rear bumper. I got a new back lip. We got this weird diffuser thing that I don't know if I like yet, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna install all of these right now. And I think the Ricer, I think it's finally gonna be almost done. It's slept on. So Mark's been here for a couple days. You've been driving it. What do you think?
I drove it like the past 2 days and it's pretty sick. I mean, like, Miatas are fun to drive anyways, you know what I mean? I drove my buddies here from Maryland and that was just an NA 16, and this one being like a boosted 1.8, like, it's rowdy.
It feels good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I actually enjoy driving this thing. It makes all the right noises, all that stuff. It hurt my back that one night.
Dude, we were ripping through some back road and it was dark, so I didn't see the bump, but we hit it and we probably hit our heads on the roof.
Dude, definitely. And I didn't have the pads in the passenger seat.
No, I
Like,
stole the pads for the drift car.
I was sore for like the next day, which, I mean, I feel fine now. And yesterday I got to drive it by myself, so I beat the shit out of it a little bit to kind of like, you know, get it back at it.
Yeah.
So, but dude, I actually enjoy this. I would drive this thing all the way to Florida.
It's really not bad.
No.
And honestly, it's a dialed car. It's got all brand new bushings. Like everything underneath the car, minus the frame, is perfect. We got the whole Destroyer Die front kit, upper, lower, knuckles. We got it all. You guys want anything for your Miata, I definitely suggest hitting them up because they do it good. But enough talking. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get the rear bumper off. We're gonna get the front bumper off. We're gonna put the lip kit on and stuff. Oh, we got the little side skirts. Dang, she's getting old, dude. This ain't good. It's starting to rust through. This is bad.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Dang, dude, she's getting there.
Hey, well, good thing you're like a full-time welder now.
Nah. That ain't it. That ain't it, though.
Well.
Chuck's a full-time welder, though. He likes welding.
Chuck is actually like
Yeah, we haven't talked about it yet, but we'll get there.
a decent welder.
Yeah, no, he's not bad, but we'll get there. But let's get on with putting this stuff on. That's beautiful. You guys know we just got access to this lift. We just got access to the other side. We got it about like a few weeks ago, but we had some drift events. We just got back from Australia and everything. But tonight is the night that we're gonna be trying to finish the shop. We got Grillo here, which is crazy. Look at this guy hard at work.
How we doing?
Pretty good. Fucking Matt's scrubbing his life away. How you doing?
All right.
Yeah. It looks a little dirty. What even is that? No, I don't want some. I'm
It's
good.
all the cobweb.
What's that black stuff?
It's the sticky back end of insulation.
Gotcha. So this used to be insulated at once.
Right here, I guess, on this wall.
Weird. But yeah, so we're painting the whole wall gray and we're gonna be doing the same thing. We're gonna be doing black for the lower half. I really do at some point, not right now. I do want to epoxy the floor. Me and Mark were talking about it earlier, and I think I want to do it in sections because there's a couple big upgrades over the next couple months that I hope to do to the shop. They're quite expensive, but I think it's gonna be a pretty good return investment later on, but we're nowhere near to talk about that, so we're just gonna let that be. Chuck's over here. How you doing, Chuck?
Doing good.
Yeah, you just getting that HTP welder going?
Yeah, wait for the wire to come out.
Hell yeah. So Chuck is here working on the 240. When I was gone, Chuck actually came here and he made me this wastegate dump pipe. And he literally just made it out of like random metal that we had laying around the shop. And to be honest, he did a pretty good job. You can see it's connected to the wastegate and it doesn't interfere with the downpipe whatsoever. So we're gonna leave that. I think he did a good job. And considering he did that, I was like, yo, like you wanna try to make an exhaust? You've never done one, right?
I've done like shitty exhaust, but
Okay.
I've never done like a proper stainless
Yeah.
good exhaust.
Yeah, so I asked if he wanted to take it on upon himself to do it, and he got the first V-band welded on, and he's gonna start doing it all the way to the back of the car. Me and Mark, we've been kind of working on the 370Z.
This thing has been a nightmare.
It's been a little bit of a nightmare, but hopefully this video, this car's already fixed. Because that was last video. So we're still trying to get it fixed for last video. We're still working on it.
Yeah, we're still working.
Yeah. But we think we found everything. So hopefully you guys already saw this and hopefully this is fixed. But we're gonna go because that's not the point of this video. So we'll see in a little bit. Show Grillo doing some fucking work for once in his life.
Fuck off.
Some fucking manual labor.
This is for a whole month of my house. I gotta do it for your shop. Well, I need a second coat anyways on this, so why don't like I get the first coat for this side, you get the second coat, and we'll switch that way. That'd be the way to do it.
All right, guys, we officially have a fully painted shop. We went as far as painting this black. This right here, it's not even anything. It's literally just a sign that we painted black because I guess there's a door behind that. We just kind of found that out. Yo, you guys got some runs. You guys all right?
I had to go pretty heavy because
Yeah.
whatever Grillo put on there was.
Oh, you're calling him out, huh?
Yeah, he fucked up my line work, dude. I was gonna tape it and line it and do it nice like the other side, but he fucked it up.
It didn't come out bad. I mean, it looks...
for being hand done. You know.
Yeah, for a couple hours worth of work, like it really came out fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm stoked on it. So our plan with this is, obviously we have a shelf there. We're trying to get all of the stuff off these shelves. We're gonna move those over here, and then this is gonna be the neat storage, because this is just a disaster over here. So we have to go through everything, actually label things properly. So it'll be much easier to actually get everything, to find anything. But Mark's over here. What are you doing?
I'm losing my mind.
Oh, you're over it.
I'm sleepy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm alright.
17 monsters deep, you're finally crashing.
Yeah.
Big monster guy here. But I'll say there's one hand on this exhaust, and Chuck did a killer job on this thing. This is your first legit exhaust, huh, Chuck?
Yeah, first stainless exhaust.
Dude, this thing came out fucking good, man. I'm stoked on this thing. We put a muffler on it. Thank you to Mark over here. He just brought this and gave me a gift. So we used it. The only thing that we're waiting on now is hangers. I just ordered those. But yeah, no, this came out really good. I'm stoked on that. But talking about organizing shelves and stuff, I'm going to start putting the blueberry together. I have been procrastinating that for a very long time, but I guess we can start by putting the fenders on, putting the back bumper on, putting the front bumper on. Really, most of this stuff right here is for the blueberry. So if I just kind of man up and get some stuff on this car, we'll have a lot more shelf space. We can bring those over here, and then we can start just organizing everything and getting things together. Because look, it's just a disaster over here. I don't even want to show you this.
I'm installing some side skirts.
Some splitters, dude. Some splitties. Grillo called this a quarter panel.
Dude, fuck off. I was just telling you that it's not level, but you know what? Fuck it. If it looks crooked,
It's a quarter of the car.
I'm running.
Man, it is a
My eyes
panel.
today is perfect to me.
Do that again?
I think that was borderline racist.
No, the eyes are crooked. Like you ever seen the meme? Not racist. It's not talking about Asians or. I was gonna stop. I hate you guys so much.
Every time the camera comes out, Grillo gets fucking weird, man. Your beard's weird, bro.
At least I can grow like.
Good one, Grillo.
Well, it's just like this is crooked. It's not straight. It's not flush with the car. The rest of the car.
Sorry, dude. I'm a fucking frame banger. Dude, this thing's getting rusty. Matt, look at this right here.
Where the fuck did shit go? Oh,
I can't see what it is.
That's actually depression right there. When I first got this car, it wasn't like that. I never thought I would like actually own a car long enough to see it rust. And God, is it rusting. That's bad.
Yeah, that's a hole.
Oh! That felt crazy. What was that? Oh! Dude, that's wild. That scared the fuck out of me.
Big arrow guy now.
Big arrow guy.
Big arrow guy.
All right, boys. All I have to say right now is like, wow. Like the fact that I've owned this car for like 8 years and like it's had so many transformations. And to be honest, this car was a huge piece of shit when I got it, but the story that it tells is just worth so much more. And it's like, some could say it's still a piece of shit. Sure, if you look under it, the frame rails are ruined. The chassis is not the best. I showed you the rust holes. But, dude, you throw a couple eBay parts on something, and it really starts to look really good. What do you think, Mark?
I like it.
I love it, dude.
Yeah. I mean, the little lip you got right here on the back, it makes it. Because before it was completely cut out up here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, because you're going for more of a style than like that raw, like drift.
For sure.
Whatever.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like this is like a drift car, but it's more of like a...
stylish drift car.
Exactly. You know?
And then you put the side splitters on there.
Which I think did a lot.
I mean, they're a little, once again, like you said it, the eBay, they're not going to fit 100%. They're not OEM, so they're going to be a little, whatever.
Yeah.
But it makes it look sick. And like I told you before, the splitters, dude, they make the car look even lower. And this thing's already dumped on its nuts.
You broke your back.
Yeah, my back's done.
It's over.
I can't wait to leave.
Yeah.
And then, the front bumpers, those look awesome. You know what I mean? It doesn't have the dimples in it like all Miatas do.
Yep.
You know what I mean? From
No,
the
it's
tag
actually
bracket,
clean.
It's super clean. You even put your other lip back on here. That looks good. The clear lights,
It's coming together.
just everything.
Yeah. No,
Still need to wash.
yeah, so that's what I was just about to say. We're going to end it here tonight because once again, it's 1 a.m. We kind of been running around. You guys can see, I mean, if you saw a couple videos ago, this was an absolute disaster. We spent a lot of time trying to rearrange the storage unit a little bit and getting these racks built and doing all of that and starting to make the shop an actual usable shop. And the fact that we have all of this space is insane.
It's nuts.
We
You have-
didn't,
you
go
have
ahead.
5 shelves and still have more room to walk here.
You almost could put another Miata right here.
Because before, when all the other stuff was here, it was like right on the edge of this lift.
Yeah.
And you can't work with that kind of space.
Like when I was doing Anton Sunburst, I was like, when I was coming over here, I had to like go like this.
Yeah.
Like around the
It
car.
would give you anxiety walking around these
It's awful.
cars.
It was awful.
You know what I mean? Especially this one.
Yeah, yeah.
Being super nice and like if something happens, you're like, oh, there's
Yeah.
10 grand.
And there's fucking room everywhere now, which is super nice. And I'm stoked about it.
Just more organization, more just everything is going to be
Yeah.
do numbers.
Another trip with Mark coming down to Connecticut was a success.
It usually is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just 2 peas in a pot, dude.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's fun to banter with someone, and it's fun to like have someone to bounce ideas off of. And honestly, Mark, he took control a couple times.
I had to because you were still sleeping.
Well, I like my sleep. Dude, all right, in fairness, my sleep, dude, I've been falling asleep at 6:30 in the morning. I took a screenshot to prove it if you don't believe me. It was 6:21.
Yeah.
It's fucking awful.
I get it. And I mean, that's just like when I wake up, my mental alarm clock is already going. I don't care if I can see the light or not.
Yeah, my mental alarm clock right now is nude.
Yeah,
It's not great.
That's beyond me, dude. I'm like 7:30. I'm like starting to creep open. By 9, I'm like,
Yeah.
what needs to get done? You know what I mean? I'm going to get food. You want food? You don't want food? All right, I'm gonna go work after I get food.
Yeah, no, I threw him the keys this morning. I was like, yeah, dude, go get food so I can sleep another 10 minutes. But that's besides the fact. We'll see you guys in the morning. Grillo's still here, which is a shock.
Oh, this car looks amazing, by the way.
Other than the dirt.
Yeah, it needs to get clean, but come on. Look how this is the best I've seen this in years.
Ever. This is the best it's ever been.
Probably.
No,
I love it.
it's for a fact. Like even the interior is all together and nice.
Oh,
I know,
yeah,
it's
you want to
great.
show that real quick?
Yeah, no, it's.
Through that-
Oh yeah, we put the center console in too.
Yep, got the center console in there. Cleaned it a little bit. I mean, I stepped back in it after
Yeah.
moving it in and out.
But no, it looks really good. The only thing we have to add, which I forgot to do today, is that little cover. We have it right here. Every time I have a little part out, actually I'm gonna paint it before I put it in 'cause it's a little rusty. But every time I have a part out, I literally look at this car and I see what it's missing, and then I just take the better pieces and then swap them.
That's the best thing to do.
No, it's sick.
It really is because it ends up you having like the best of them all.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And this car drives fucking awesome.
It does.
I'm gonna
For a stanced car, like it rides great.
Yeah, and it's gonna drift great, and we're gonna prove that in I think next video. But I'm gonna stop rambling and I'm gonna stop sucking this Miata's dick. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Ho, ho, ho.
Weirdo. Good morning, everyone. Now that it is daytime, we're gonna take the Ricer. I'm actually gonna take it to the gym real quick, and then I'm gonna boogie to the car wash. I can't wait to get the B-roll when this thing is all washed. Like, dude, this was like when I was 16, 17 years old. Like, this was right here my dream. Like, I fucking love this thing. I've already said it. I'm saying it again, and now I'm done. All right, boys. Well, we made it to the car wash. I am so stoked to see how this thing turns out. We just got a bucket because I ran out of a bunch of soap supplies, so we just got that from AutoZone real quick. I have this diffuser too. We were gonna put it on right below the lip. It looks really sick, but then I don't have anywhere to jack up the car because the car is so low, so I haven't put it on yet. We got a drift event tomorrow with the Drift HQ boys. Really excited for that, and I want to take this because look at her, she's beautiful. And just like that, boys, she's all done. She's all washed up. It can definitely use a buff. There's a couple more things that I want to fix with this car before it's officially done to me. Sooner or later, I know this engine's gonna blow up and everything, and I'm not against the fact of reforging this car and just giving it the final engine that it needs and not going too crazy. Like last time we forged this thing, we were going for like 500 horsepower, which is insane. I think it ended up at like 410 or something, and we were spinning 5th gear. It was absolute chaos. But I ended up having a bad ECU at that time, causing the engine to actually detonate and pre-detonate and all of that, and ended up blowing up, which sucked because it took a lot of money and a lot of time to do that. But we instantly threw another engine in it, and she's been alive ever since. We've tried blowing this thing up, and one day it will blow up, and I'm okay with that. But want to do that maybe one day. I got to get rid of that wastegate. That is actually what ruins the car for me. I don't know why, man. I just don't like loud cars anymore. I don't like external gates. I'm probably gonna bring this to Nails. I gotta talk to him, see if he can just route it into the downpipe. I do like fabricating stuff, but that's a little intricate, something I don't really want to mess with, and I'll probably mess it up. I could probably do it. It's just gonna come out really bad, and I know that, and I'm just not there yet. So we're gonna put that into the downpipe, get a new hood painted and stuff, and then tint the windows to 20%. And then this thing, she's fucking done, boys. Let's hit the B-roll.
But the way we think, well, we got this, we got that.
You got to appreciate what we have.
Yeah,
while we're alive.
yeah, be happy that you get it. That's a nice car, though, but don't be driving it too much. Yeah, Sonny, you deserve it. Whatever we have now, we work for it. Don't we deserve it?
Hey, you have a great night.
Yes, sir.
Well, boys, that's just about all I got for you. Honestly, it's amazing what a little paint does. A couple eBay parts, because, I don't know, throw it down in the comments. I think this car has transformed quite a bit from just a front bumper, a back bumper, little lip kit. Like, the whole lip kit cost me 120 bucks, and it looks freaking awesome, and I'm stoked. Next video, we got a lot of big updates on some builds that have kind of been away for a while, but they are slowly getting built up and stuff. And I'm very excited for those. To be honest, I'm most excited about my S14. If you guys don't remember, Rav Performance, Roberto, he is building it for me. We have a fully forged S15 DET engine going into that. Full HKS turbo kit, everything. That thing is going to be great. And I did want to give a big thank you once again to Ian for actually giving me this opportunity and pretty much just gifting me this car, just surprising me with the car and giving it to me. It was fantastic. I'm not sure if Ian still posts on YouTube or anything, but regardless, his YouTube's gonna be down in the description below. And thank you, Ian, for that. But yeah, with that being said, we got a 7-hour drive, and wish us luck, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.